Hey everyone, so I'm going to share with you here an update on eBay auctions I currently have listed, an update on a couple eBay returns I currently have, and I'll share with you here an update on the two auctions that haven't been paid for yet. I'm going to do them as well, or give you an update on them. So here we go. So let's talk about the auctions first. So every auction has a bid on it. No, but this Epson XP640 all-in-one inkjet Wi-Fi printers copy working read. It has a watcher and it has a couple new bids on it. It was at $550. Someone bid 6 and 7 minimum bids. But Flores G1887 had one at $650. Had $650 and $750 because of the max bid put on it. And then the jigsaw puzzles are 3, 400, 500 pieces. Kabaha Prime 3 masterpieces and Beat Prime 3D. It's at $225 free shipping. Launcher. Still at $325 free shipping for local consumers. Camel hat. Menu. With stickers and stickers on it. $325 free shipping. 3 watchers on it. 3 watchers are still the same. This has 6 cents free shipping. Preliminary 50th anniversary 1961 2010. This week's cap hat size LXL. That's 6 cents free shipping. So the same has 2 watchers now. The Green Bay Packers and NFC champions. Lead Saint CY Miller. It's a Miller Light brand. Still at $10.01 free shipping. The Green Bay Packers Stein football game tickets are that Spears Stein Long Vintage NFL. Still at $1.25 free shipping. There's 2 watchers on now. The 3 mystery PI games at 6 cents free shipping. Still a watch on it. This game on Minnesota Goers magazine has has a watcher on it, or no watcher, excuse me. It has a bid on it. There was 2 watchers on the Minnesota Gophers fishing for Mercedes 6 games one. Now it had 2 watchers. It just on 1 watcher and 1 bid. The Cup Cadet Kohler Keto frame 10 horsepower flywheel is a penny free shipping. The vintage of 24 playing card decks still $11.60 on free shipping. Have 3 watchers and 10 bids on them. RBG color changing wire USB gaming barrels. That's 66 cents free shipping. 2 watchers, 6 bids. Now the Anchor Air 200 USB 3.0 2-slot memory card SD micro SD or black is at 30 cents free shipping. Has 5 watchers in it. No. And the stainless steel metal reusable drinking drink straws with a box. 3 new. Is a watcher, 3 bids, still at a quarter. And then junk drawer is at $1.25 free shipping. It had 1 watcher. Now it has 2 watchers for Twilight. TV Tales and limited retail exclusive. It has a bid of penny, still a penny bid. In the second Cup Cadet Kohler K210 horsepower tractor flywheel riding lawnmower part B has a bid on it for a penny free shipping. And now it's 2 watchers on it. I'm going to talk about the jeans now. So the jeans, I messaged seller, the buyer of the jeans, buyer who wanted to buy these Levi's 216 dozen 30x30 men's skinny fit black jeans. The buyer messaged me and said that they noticed that eBay gave me till the 11th to pay. And the buyer said that we'll pay the morning of the 11th, which is Thursday morning. So they'll ship it out. So I'll ship them out Thursday afternoon, and then the buyer will hopefully get them on Monday. I mean, I would assume. So be, I know the postal service runs on. I know this. I know that postal service, the United States Postal Service (USPS), runs um like 6 days a week. Delivering packages. About 7 if you count like the Amazon packages or packages with like Amazon boxes or whatever. Or just maybe just packages in general. I know packages for sure they run 7 days a week. 6 for like regular mail and like the mail slots. So, but yeah, this should, or depending on where the buyer lives, this should be up by Monday. Monday if I ship out Thursday, because it should get obviously get out on Thursday if I on the delivery, and then leave the my local post office, and then it should be there Monday, unless the buyer's like really close. Then they should get like Friday, maybe one day if it's really really close. A couple days with it's moderately close. But I'd say most likely Monday though. That was Pop Culture Chicks Stuck-With Writer's Square. Has not been paid for yet. So there's been no message by the buyer yet. Which is fine. I'm not gonna whatever though. And then I have an update on the return. So the buyer that bought the Toro time car left transmission. They bought it for a small engine repair shop. They said that they bought it. Obviously, a lot of small engine repair shops don't stock like transmissions and expensive parts like this. And the customer wanted it fixed, so they ordered a transmission on eBay. Probably marked it up. Obviously, and probably bought it for like the full price that I had it listed for, the $339.99. Spot for full price. Probably marked up to at least $400. I don't know. I did some sort of markup on it. And then the customer said that this lasted only 10 minutes. The customer said this only lasted 10 minutes. So I'm going to see is if the buyer of this item, which is the small engine repair shop owner, if they shipped back the correct one. Because I wonder, they could do like a swap out return. Or like they send back the old one. They send back the one that doesn't work, that they replaced, their old one. And this new one works, If they do send back the new one, if they do send it back, if they do, I will refund the buyer in full. You know what? I will. However, if they do not send back the original one, because I did put my initials on it, and I learned that out, from someone, because they sell us a few parts on eBay, 902, and especially from their own personal lawnmowers that something like something happened to them, and obviously they don't want to fix them, like they're they sell the parts that are good that they know work, sell the parts that are bad, they don't. So especially on their own personal lawnmowers, and they've marked the more higher value parts they mark, and they've noticed that too, like if marking them, because then people know like, hey, not to do a swap out, on them, and not to mess with me, that would be like, oh hey, if you send me back the wrong one, then I got it, on reference, and then they'll be, so we'll see if they do the swap out. If not, though, if they don't do the swap out return and actually legitly send back the right one, then I will just give them a full refund. If they don't, well, they're not getting a full refund. And it went to Bangor, Maine area, and it's effects in Bangor, Maine. Then it got picked up at the effects facility in Bangor, Maine, and then it's arriving by 6:20 p.m. on Friday, July 12th, and it left the FedEx origin facility in Bangor, Maine. By default, before, for big packages, for a lot of packages they use USPS by default for whatever reason. For whatever reason, they use USPS by default. However, now they are starting to use FedEx, for some of these bigger returns. Now, because I know I've seen that before, some people think, some people will just be like, thinking USPS is the cheapest way to return their items, or, they just go to the post office, because it's like close by, every little town's got a post office, no matter how big you are, no matter how big, your town is, you have a post office. Most areas do, and even in the small little towns, they have a post office, even if it's open like very limited hours, But yeah, if the buyer sends me back the right one, I will give them a full refund. Otherwise, if they send swap out, do a swap out, I will if they swap out the old one with the new one, I will give them a partial refund, a 50% partial refund, and I will send it and then I know you can contact eBay. And eBay will make you whole. Well, not always, but I'm gonna try to get like a US rep on the phone, and then when I get a US rep on the phone, I'll make you whole. Hopefully that's the case. If they do send me back the right, because I did have it marked, so they can't necessarily mess with me. But I wonder if they got rid of the mark because of the fact that because of the fact that they don't want their customers seeing it. Maybe they left it on, But if they did, I'll give them a full refund of $339.99. Otherwise, they're only getting a partial refund, which is $340, which is $170. So only getting $170 back. I'll probably just round it up instead of $169. I'll probably just round up to $170, which is fine. $170 they'll get back, and then I get my money. I get my money for the return shipping, or not the return shipping, but the shipping to them. I collect. I collect the money for the shipping, and then I will and then I still make about $130 on it. But then I have to pay partial fees on it, half the fees on it. So I mean, I'm still making about $100 on it because what, 44.70. So I'll be making like 22 bucks in fees. So about 22.35 actually. So then that's 77, $77.85, and then I pay like half in fees. So I'm still making close to $100. Like, actually, yeah, actually making just a tad over $100 if they swap it out. If they don't, I mean, if I do a full refund, I'll get my money back for the eBay transaction fees, but I'll have to eat the $47.34 I paid to ship it, with the free shipping to the buyer. So I'll get my money back for the shipping label. I'll get my money, at least be able to collect the money I got for the shipping label. Now see me factor in the $100, 170, and then the 43, and then the 44. I'm still making about the 22.35 half in fees. I'm still making about $100 in fees, or $100 after fees and shipping. So I'm still making money on it if they do swap out return. But I'm gonna see if eBay can make me a whole, and I get because maybe the buyer will complain, and they'll be like, and they will be, maybe if the buyer says something, I don't know, the buyer only has one positive feedback left, you know, and I'm also curious if it is a swap out return, because the buyer has not left any negative feedbacks, really, and maybe this is a ploy the buyer either maybe, I don't know what they'll do. Maybe they'll do a swap. Maybe they won't do a swap out, maybe the seller's honest. But I looked and see if they buy another of these transmissions, and they haven't. So so it could be a swap out though, where they send back the wrong transmission, and the right transmission actually works. I have no idea. We'll see if they send back the wrong, if they send it back. But if they don't send back right one with the marking on it, 50% refund going. 50% refund. I mean, I don't hope it's a swap out return, but I'd rather have a swap out return if I get a return than a full refund. Only partial refund. But it would suck though, because I can't resell the item. Honestly, I mean, I couldn't resell the item if it was a full refund anyways, in this instance. So, in this instance, I'd rather swap out return. In this one, the right transmission, the buyer said they doesn't fit. The buyer gave the person says Moonshell Farm, Maine. So they bought it. So it says my mechanic gave me the wrong part number, and this is the wrong part. So if this buyer is honest, they'll send me back the right one. Hopefully they send it. Hopefully they send me back the right one.
mean, this buyer seems more honest though, honestly. That, they're going to, ship back the correct one because they immediately, you just open a side with the wrong thing. So they know they ordered the wrong part, so. And then, I have some updates on some sold items recently. Some feedbacks here. I got, the WNBA Houston College bobblehead got delivered at, it was delayed a little bit, over the weekend. They didn't pay until like the second night, and then I paid the third, shipped to the third, and then it was a little bit, and then severe weather because of Hurricane Beryl. It re-strengthened to Category 1. It was like a Category 1, and then weakened to like a tropical fresh storm. It was a Category 1 in Texas. So it was just like a precaution for like a day. And it was mainly just heavy rain, like heavier rains, like wind, like tornadoes. It was just a day, and they just shut down everything for a day for precaution, which makes sense. And this to be maker, it's out for delivery in Jersey. And that was that. And then, yep, this. So it's gonna be out tomorrow. But the local facilities, the USPS workers, they don't mark out for delivery, And this one is in Eagan, Minnesota. And then I have in Hodgkins, Illinois. The part of Hodgkins, Illinois. So we'll see if it's supposed to go to Louisiana. Slide out Louisiana. I know because of the severe weather though. The Hurricane Beryl. They're having impacts in Hurricane Beryl in Tennessee now. Because I checked the facts table. And it said the FedEx in Memphis, Tennessee was having the website in the Fed. And they said that they're shutting down operations in Memphis, Tennessee. Because of the storm they're doing, like the tropical storm. Because the remnants of the storm is supposed to go to all the way up in Canada at the very end, like the end, Canada, So it's wow. And this Maldives, Car and Maldives John here, and the other two, 1-0, the Waterloo Boy and the GP are in St. Paul, Minnesota. This is in St. Paul, Minnesota. Pub up Baron. Last skiing yesterday. And then the Sensitizer, that's in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Dodge Caravan menu. That is in St. Paul, Minnesota, part at St. Paul, Minnesota. The ink is part of St. Paul, Minnesota. Early this morning. The DVD is in Iowa. And then the games are in Ohio. They're going to Pennsylvania. So they're pretty close though. And this one is right at St. Paul, Minnesota. And the Erdinger glass is going to Wisconsin. Beaver Dam, Wisconsin. And it's in Madison, Wisconsin. Now, maybe it's at their local big facility. It's in St. Paul, Minnesota. And we're just going to Pennsylvania. These 3 DVDs are going to St. Paul, Minnesota. They're in St. Paul, Minnesota right now, facility. So they'll probably tomorrow for delivery. And this one, Anchorage, Alaska. It's in St. Paul, Minnesota. I usually don't have a lot of Alaska Hawaii sales. I mean, I've had a few Hawaii sales, but first, a few things like hand sanitizers, but haven't had any sales to like Alaska for a while. In Hawaii is, and here and there, not much. I've had a little bit more to Hawaii than Alaska though. And then Egan, Minnesota is reported from facility this morning. It's going to San Francisco, California. He's going to get plane cards. Are going to a drop shipper in Oregon. And they're a chain buyer from China. Just fine butts in. And St. Paul, Minnesota reported there. He's going to Virginia. They reported St. Paul, Minnesota this morning. Twilight Saga movies. They're in St. Paul, Minnesota. One on my California media mail though. Pirates of the Caribbean. They're dropped off today at post office in St. Paul, Minnesota. Arrived in St. Paul, Minnesota, and Kansas City. They're just going to arrive at the Deporter Post Office. So, and then I have new feedback, positive feedback. I have 2 of them actually. Outstanding seller, recommend Big Time A+++. Thank you for the Wizard 1 notebook I sold. And excellent seller. Aims are exactly as described. This is a brand new feedback. Like within the last hour or two. Love 7 WW with Attitude Bears. The Rock, Stone Cold, Road Dog, Al Snow. They're all brand new with tags. Have 2 duplicate The Rocks and 2 duplicate Road Dogs. 2 different Stone Colds and one unique Al Snow. $7.51 free shipping. I just want to get rid of them because they're I shouldn't have picked them up, but I thought they would be worth something because they're WWF, they're WWE, WWF wrestling team. Actually, from WWF. When they were called World Wrestling Federation. But then they had a lawsuit because the World Wildlife Foundation actually had a trademark to WWF. Abbreviation WWF. So then, and they had the trademark. They got the trademark, before World Wrestling Federation. They actually got the trademark of WWF. They did. So then they just changed it to WWE. So yeah, these Attitude Bears, $7.51 free shipping. So is what it is. I'm just happy, to get rid of them and out of my inventory. So yeah, that's an update on some new auctions I'm doing right now for this week, ending on Sunday night from 8 p.m. through first auction is at 8 p.m. and last auction is ending at 8:28 p.m. And then I have 2 auctions on Monday, one at 8 and one at 8:02 ending. So that is it. So next time, take care, and I'll let you know on some more updates on my eBay auctions currently running. And to share with you some updates on auctions I'm currently running. I'm gonna share with you updates on them, and then I'll share with you an update on the positive feedbacks. If I get any new positive, neutral, or negative feedbacks. Hopefully all positive. And then, but if it is a negative or neutral, hopefully it's something that I can dispute and actually get removed by eBay. And then I'll let you know on the return. If it's a swap out, if it's an honest return, or if it is a swap out return and a fraudulent swap out return. And if it is a fraudulent swap out return, if it is, well then they're only getting 50% of their money back. If it's not fraudulent swap out return, they'll get a full refund.